I hereby introduce you all to the most chore James Bond movie to sit through. It's still a good movie, it's just a pain to watch. Octopussy is the first of two James Bond films to be released in the year 1983. God, 1983 was the year for movies, man. Think about it. You had The Return of the Jedi, the two James Bond films, and of course the fifth and final Dirty Harry film. 1983 was no joke. Not the fifth, the fourth Dirty Harry film, as I should say. So basically, the plot of this movie is Bond, of course, is assigned to go after this villain who steals jewels and relics from the Soviet government, which leads him to this other guy and his associate, Octopussy. Okay? And Bond has to recover this jewel they have that belongs to her that he's going to use. Also uncovering a nuclear bomb he plans to unleash in the U.S. And the U.S. will have nobody to blame but themselves, as thinking, okay, so this happened by accident. Whoops. Because it will be no way of tracing it back to anybody else. That's basically what I got from this confusing ass movie. But yeah, that's about as easy as I can explain it to you. And that's just one of the problems of this movie, besides the overcomplicated story arc. This movie is 2 hours and 11 minutes long, which is not a very long runtime for movies, right? This movie feels longer than 2 hours and 11 minutes. I'm not kidding you. It took me 3 days to complete this movie. I have no idea why this movie dragged the way it did. It is extremely long, okay? Stupid, overcomplicated story arcs. I hate movies with story arcs so stupid you can barely have a plausible explanation of how to describe it to you. You know what I mean? I hate that. It takes watching the movie out of it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, the acting is not bad. I mean, Roger Moore is good. Maud Adams is good as Octopussy, of course. Everybody does their job well. It's just not one to remember. Not a good one to remember. It's a good movie. It's not a great movie like all the other ones I touched upon. But yeah. Not to mention the stupid silliness that goes on in this movie. Here we go. So they decide to put James Bond in clown makeup to get into a carnival. They got him wearing a gorilla outfit to basically stuff his way onto a train. They got him swinging from vines in the middle of the jungle, yelling like Tarzan. What am I watching? Am I watching James Bond, or am I watching something from the Disney nature bull crap? You know what I mean? Not the newest. I'm talking about the old school Disney stuff. Like, what is this? Seriously. It's so stupid. Oh my god. But I did like the action. The action in the movie is good. When it fucking gets to it, you know, it's like few and far between, it feels like, because the movie is so damn long. It feels longer than 2 hours and 11 minutes. I felt like I was watching an extended director's cut or something. I felt like 2.5, 3 hours. Okay? Shit, I think Skyfall is longer than this. I believe the non-Eon film, Never Say Never Again, was a little bit longer than this. And it didn't even feel like 2.5 hours. Never Say Never Again, I thought should have been a little bit longer. But you felt the weight of it. You felt the hugeness of it because you know it was going to be the last time you see Sean Connery. This one is just, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it to you people. I really don't. I really do not know how to describe this movie to you. I guess you have to see it in order to know what I'm talking about, because I don't want to spoil a lot of things about it. It's not a terrible movie. They just decide to do stupid things with it. You know, the costume changes, the Tarzan yell, the overcomplicated story. It's an okay James Bond adaptation. You know, I kind of wish they would redo this storyline, but do it a little bit more better than this. Because by the end of it, you don't even remember who the villain is. You don't care what his name was. I know I sure as hell don't watching it. I was just like, oh, come on, so I can get to the next one already. Hurry up. I literally forgot the name of the bad guy a little bit. I think his name is Kamal, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, I'm going to give Octopussy a C+. Not the best one in the entire franchise, but certainly not the worst. Just a lot of mistakes made on their part. But, yeah. So let me know what you guys think about Octopussy down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And I'll see you guys in A View to Kill. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's Roger Moore's last movie. Or is it The Living Daylights? Anyway, I'll get to it when I get to it. But anyways, I'll see you then.